launching what it calls a wide-scale offensive against ISIS and other terrorist groups. This after Russia's defense ministry claimed overnight it hit ISIS infrastructure targets in Syria using cruise missiles. Meantime, the Pentagon now confirms that 2 U.S. military aircraft had to be diverted from their missions in Syria in the last few days to keep a safe distance from Russian fighter jets. Senior international correspondent Arwood Damon is monitoring the latest developments for us live from Istanbul. I've been wanting to know, what evidence, if any, is there that Russia is actually hitting ISIS targets? And if any, what kind of damage are they doing?
Well, that's the problem, is that they're claiming to be mostly going after ISIS and other terrorist organizations, but according to NATO, Turkey, the United States, rebel fighters and activists we've been talking to, the vast majority of those targets are, in fact, other anti-Assad units. But remember, the Russians are there at the request of the Assad government, and the Assad government does consider most, if not all, of these rebel groups to be terrorist organizations. We do know, however, that the devastation has been fairly widespread. The most recent targets were in Raqqa. Yes, that is an ISIS stronghold. Idlib and Aleppo as well. Not necessarily areas where ISIS is known to have a very solidified presence. Russia launching these strikes by air, but also from the Caspian Sea, 1,000 miles away. And activists we've been talking to have been saying that these strikes are fairly inaccurate. There are a number of heartbreaking videos on YouTube showing the Syrian civil defense teams, otherwise known as the White Helmets, trying to scramble through the rubble of what they are saying are civilian homes that were brought down, flattened due to these strikes. And another video that I just watched showing a little child covered, drenched in blood as a result, according to this video posted to YouTube, because of these strikes. So while we're talking about strategic moves on the parts of the Syrians, the Russians, the US-led coalition, let's not really being impacted by all of this. It's the civilians, it's the Syrian population, over half of which has already been displaced or become refugees. They are the people whose lives are really the ones that are being impacted in the most horrendous way possible by all of these war moves.
Wow, just getting to be an even bigger tragedy. Thanks a lot, Arwo.
Right, the FAA now taking steps to try to keep rogue drones away from...
Okay, folks, you just heard that. I don't know all the details on it either, but the Bible says there will be wars and rumors of wars. So no matter what the case, this is a sign of the end. So take that to heart. When you watch my Bible-based YouTube videos, there will be wars and rumors of wars. They are both signs of the end. Thank you. And feel free to record and share this one with your friends, family, and whoever. Thank you.